So, I just want to come on here today and rant. This is just going to be a rant today about just some things that I'm a little upset over um in my personal life. My little my little bun. I don't know what to do with my hair. If anybody watches this and they're like, "This is what you should do to your hair." That doesn't involve like cutting it. Like styles, let me know because I don't know what to do with my hair. It's just always, don't get me wrong, it's really long and it's beautiful, but like I just never know what to do with it. So it's either in two braids or in that weird looking bun. Anyways, I'm not really like I'm feeling good today. Like physically, I actually feel pretty good. Mentally, though, for the past few days, I have just been feeling this feeling of just like agitation, I guess. Um, Irritation, annoyed, those type of words. And it's because I don't feel like I'm good enough. I feel like everything I do isn't good enough. I try to get this, not even like, I want to say validation because really at the root, that's what it is. Um, but I want someone to tell me that I'm doing a good fucking job. Like, I don't know. I've been getting into all of these hobbies, and the one that I'm sticking to right now is photography. And I went out and I hung out with my sister yesterday, and I just took pictures of her with my camera. I'm like, oh my god, this looks so good. Like, genuinely in my heart and soul, I'm like, oh my god, this looks really good. And so I show my family and friends, and I never get the response that I want. I guess what I'm looking for is like, oh my, I guess I want the reaction that I'm hoping I'm gonna get, which would be like, oh my god, like, this is really good. Like, oh my god, like, this is insane. Like, that's so cool. And it feels nice. And I've only gotten that from like, well, from one of my friends and my sister, because my sister is like genuinely cool. She's 13 years old. I love her. Um, and I just, it's not my, it's not people's responsibility to give me that type of validation. It's not. But I'd be lying if I said that, like, I don't want it. Of course I want it. I don't need it. But it does, when you go so long, like, doing things and nobody really says, like, oh my god, that looks so cool, or you're doing, I don't know, I feel like you start to believe that maybe you're not good enough. Because I really do try to look for that, like, explosive reaction, like, oh my god. And I know I shouldn't live like that. And I know deep within my soul, I know these pictures and the things I'm doing they look good. Like, they do for someone who's like really new to photography. I'm like, wow, this actually looks really good. And honestly, sometimes I feel like people like the work that sucks the most. And I'm like, what? That doesn't make any sense. And I get everybody's interpretation of art is different. I don't know. It's just after a while, I start to feel kind of like I can't rely on people's validation because that's going to get me nowhere. It just kind of sucks, you know? And I'm not saying that my family didn't give me any validation. It's just not the validation, I guess, that I'm looking for. Maybe I'm too obsessed with the over the top, like, wow, I'm like impressed. This is really cool. Like, I don't know. I guess my mom did give me some of that, but it still didn't feel like it was enough. I don't know. Maybe I'm asking for too much. And I feel like my work will finally be good enough when I do something that makes people go, oh my god. But my work is my own, and that's all that matters. I shouldn't have to wait for this extravagant response to feel like I'm good enough. But that's kind of what I strive for. And even though it's not healthy, I don't know. I guess I just want people to look at me and think I'm something magnificent or amazing. And it's like, why do you need that validation so much? I really don't know. I don't know. But sometimes being in the wrong rooms will make you feel that way. Sometimes being surrounded by those type of people will make you feel that way. If you're in rooms with people who, I don't know how I'm trying to word this. When I say rooms, I mean like people. Like, there are rooms of people who will welcome you with love and empathy, kindness, compassion, etc., etc. And then there's going to be some rooms where you don't feel like you belong because they can't see your potential. And I just feel like that's kind of been my life. And I'm becoming more and more aware of it, and I'm getting more and more sick and tired of it. And I just want to be surrounded by uplifting, happy, positive people, and not people that are constantly 24/7 happy. That's gross. But genuine people. Even the people that will call me out on my bullshit. Genuine people. Like, people, when they start seeing patterns and they start noticing things, they're like, hey. But not in a mean way, in like a gentle, like, hey. Like, maybe that's not gentle. Hey! Not in a passive way either. I'm just starting to feel really lonely. And I get, my brain always goes to like, well, you're the only one that you're gonna die with, so you're the only one that you have to please. I mean, not all the way. That's not exactly what I mean, but I've always lived in a solitude way of being, and that's why it was hard for me to form relationships as a kid or a teenager or part of my adult life, but I'm a lot better at creating healthier relationships. But I mean, I still have my flaws, and I still get mad, and I still get angry and jealous and even envious at some points, but I think that's what jealous means. I'm just using fancier words. It's just hard to know that you've grown a lot and you feel like you just don't get that recognition either. It's like, I just recently got that recognition from my father, and that was nice. It was like, wow, an elderly person in my life is actually noticing that I've grown. That's really cool. I love that. But having not getting that from anybody else is just kind of like, it's just kind of rough. And I don't want to be like, poor me, poor Emily. You have a house to live under. You have food. You're healthy, and you're bitching about not getting validation But we all have our problems, and they're all valuable. They're all valued. They're all real. They're real problems. They shouldn't be pushed under the rugs. Just because one person has bad trauma and the other person just has like meh problems doesn't mean that what they're going through is invalid. Everybody's feelings are feelings. Everybody's feelings are valid. It just hurts. It's like a deep soul feeling of just like, okay. And it makes me not want to talk to people. It makes me want to just shut my family out. It makes me want to shut certain people in my life out. It's like, okay, if you're not going to acknowledge me, then I don't want to give you any attention. I don't want to give you any second thoughts. I just don't want to give you anything. If I'm not going to get the validation that I truly want or care about, then I don't even give a fuck. I mean, like, and I know that's not really the way to live because everybody has their stuff, but like, I just want to give up on people who don't want to care about me or don't see me the way I want them to see me, because it's like, you don't really see me, and I feel like you don't get me, and I'm done trying to prove myself, because that's been me my whole life. I've been trying to prove myself to my family that I'm smart, that I'm intelligent, that I know things. And this is just a really funny example, but like, back in like 2019, when I got really obsessed with the Epstein files, my mom, I tried to show her this video, and she got really uncomfortable with it, and we stopped watching it because she just didn't like it. And now that the Epstein case has been more, out in the open, I feel like people are finally starting to say something, and it's like, yeah, I told you, but you were uncomfortable with it. You weren't listening to me. And I just feel like I've just constantly tried to prove things to people, and they don't listen. And it's so hard to live that way, because you just want to be seen clearly. You just want to be heard. To be loved is to be seen. And I think I've only been seen a few times in this life. But at least I see myself. At least I know my worth. But it does make me question my worth and my value. This is really depressing. But I have chicken nuggets. So I guess that's good. And I have coffee. I'm grateful. Let's see. I feel like I should end every video with things that I'm grateful for. I wish I could just do one, but I really can't think. I'll think about this morning. Okay, I'm grateful, and they're gonna sound silly, but it's just like, imagine a life where like you don't like take it from the perspective that you don't have these things, and it's like, damn, that would suck. But like, I'm grateful that I have a car. Like, I'm grateful that I can like drive to get coffee on rainy days like this. I'm grateful that I can drive wherever the hell I want if I need a break. I'm grateful that my car is up and working. I'm grateful for food, so I don't starve. I'm grateful for coffee. Dude, listen, I love coffee. It's like my one happy thing of the day, and it does make me happy, so I'm very grateful for coffee. My coffee drink of the day. I should do a coffee drink of the day too. This is a vanilla macchiato with just whole milk. Dry. At least I think she made it dry. She's like, you like it extra foamy, and I'm assuming that's dry. I don't really know. Oh, it's so fucking good. Oh my god. And I believe, or the belief I'm trying to cultivate, that is the more gratitude I give out, the more gratitude I will get in return. If I'm grateful for certain things, I will get more of said thing. Like right now, I'm grateful for my health. I'm grateful that I can get up in the morning and at least stand on my own two legs, look at myself in the mirror and go, hey, you're still alive, and that's cool. And even though days might kind of suck, you know, at least there are things to look forward to, like Stardew Valley, or going outside and taking pictures. Like, isn't it so cool that I can do those things? Isn't it so cool that, like, I can wake up in the morning and do these things? Even if I am depressed, there's things in life that still bring me joy. I think that's really cool. And it's so weird. I'm sitting here and I'm thinking about how, like, I am myself around people, but when I'm by myself, I don't talk to them like this. It's like I really am my own best friend, but it kind of sucks because then I feel like it puts walls up and makes me kind of like not be vulnerable around people when I should be. But it's like a warm energy. I was talking about this with my therapist about how warm energies make me uncomfortable. Hard time creating friendships with people who have that warm energy because it's so foreign to me. It's like, ew. But I don't actually mean like ew in like a disgust way of like my body kind of clenches up and I'm just like, this is foreign to me. I don't like this. I don't think I can trust you. You're not cold-hearted and passive-aggressive like I want you to be. I'm getting better. See, I already feel better. I just needed to come on here and talk. I'm very tired though. I think it's like 1 in the afternoon. Yeah, it's 1:22. I woke up at 10 and then I was like, I'm still tired. So I slept in, which is fine. I do want to clean my room today though. And then I'll probably do a hair treatment and then wash it out tomorrow. I think that's all I have to say. Maybe I'll try to go outside and take pictures. I don't know what of. I've been wanting to really do some self-portraits now that I know how to use my camera on manual. I'm a little afraid though, because I feel like doing self-portraits on your own are so hard. When you can't see yourself and there's the autofocus isn't that great, it's like, oh my god, how do I even do this? So if I do that, it won't be till later tonight. And it always kind of makes me really exhausted when I do photo shoots by myself, because it's a lot, you know. Kind of puts me in a different zone. Anyways, that's what I have to say. It's 15 minutes. This has to be one of the longest videos I've done in a while. A lot of my videos are fairly short. 10 minutes, I think. I'm tired. Okay, I'm gonna go. I hope you have a good day, and I hope that you stay grateful for the things in your life, and I hope you have things to be grateful about. And if all is said and done, you can't find something grateful to be grateful about, be grateful for your vision. Be grateful that you can see with your own two eyes, and be grateful that you woke up and that McDoubles from McDonald's are a thing. Okay, goodbye.